So where do we start, eccentric? We will start with the reality that there is a man that does love spells to bait women into paying him 2 seconds of attention. Taurus, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm eccentric RockStar'Seed, and I have another intuitive message for you today. Keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. What's done in the dark always comes to light. Like they say, what doesn't come out in the wash always comes out in the rinse. You have this lovely phenomenon of two people right here who want to be, who hope to be with each other, who believe they're supposed to be together and authentically love each other, have always loved each other and will forever love each other, even if they never see each other again. And then you have the man that does the love spells to bait people, or females, take it how it resonates, into paying him 2 seconds of attention. It's like a nightmare on Elm Street. All right? Someone has a very distorted attachment to your emotions. So when I say distorted, I mean they have a very deep emotional attachment to your emotions. They don't feel emotion like by way of happiness, gratitude, peace. Like they cheat. They take like shortcuts and things like that. Today is the day of judgment. Somebody's being called out because we have the judgment card here. Somebody's being called out on their nonsense. You have the Council of Light, divine orchestration helpers of the subtle realm. That is the Most High, okay? Because you say your prayers. Speaking of which, our Rab, forgive our sins and excesses, establish our feet firmly, and give us victory over the unbelievers. Ameen. Surah number 3, ayat number 147. You have this man, this beautiful man, this gorgeous man who is so in such admiration and respect. You hear that train? The train. It keeps blowing the horn. Like it's an alarm. Like ring the alarm, sound the alarm. Like that's it. I said the day of resurrection, right? Not the day of resurrection. Judgment calls. How I mean it is judgment calls. Okay. You have this beautiful man who is so enamored by your strength, because his energy. I said, what is this person's energy? Just trying to get some sense of idea of what's going on. He got the breathing rose, heart healing, emotion, connection, time, and ease. Time eases. Time heals all wounds. And what's further amplifying that is release the petals. So that's like the death of transformation, because it has transformation, death, and rebirth, shedding all change. Releasing the petals. Okay? Releasing all the stigmas, the negative connotations that were surrounding this phenomenon right here. He always saw you as a badass, and he still does, truth be told. And he wants your forgiveness. He's letting you know if you're having dreams or just all of a sudden you're thinking about this person, it's because you've been doing a great job not thinking about that person. All of a sudden, they're back with a vengeance, but not like in a derogatory way. Okay? And then we have your energy, which is Sub Rosa, hidden in plain sight, mysteries, learning, and teaching. You're in your calling, in your North Node. You're standing on business with what your divine purpose is supposed to be, with or without this person. That was your decision to keep going. You didn't stay stuck. You didn't hold up karma. You didn't hold up the lesson, is what I'm hearing. And what's clarifying that is the rose thread, the inner call, soul-led, the mystic, living courageously. You're living vicariously, okay? Because you already knew or recognized who this person was, or came to know who this person is during your interaction with each other. You have ancestors. It's a new earth. It's a new day, okay? I heard the queen has been banned. So you have somebody flying on a big hate, riding on that hate train about who you are authentically. You might have had some karmic relatives coming in to distort this, help further concrete this person's false perception of you. And I feel like it was just the pressure of it all, the nastiness and the drama of it all is what made this person shy away for the most part, or their arrogance or ego got in the way. It's like, I'm too big for all this nonsense, time out. I feel like all these people are just fighting over me. So he didn't have a chance to really love you, when in actuality, you two, his perception of you has always been harmonious because that's how you treated him. He's grateful for that. Okay? And then there's a keen intuition. There's thoughts. You think about him, he dreams about you. It's interesting. The dynamic, the dialogue. And then you have the intuition. And is your power. That is your Superman. His too. Let's keep going. And then new beginnings, discernment. But you do have the judgment card here. Okay? New beginnings are bringing about discernment. People are probably sending nasty creeps your way to take you off your path. Or you birthed a new project. Or I should say you birthed a new project. And people are are flying on that hate train. People are pretending to be in support of you. They're not in support of you. Or people are doing the same thing to this person, or have been doing the same thing to this person. Now the tables turn. Somebody's moral compass doesn't face north. You can see a lot of crows, okay? And this is geographical. So somebody could have the ability to travel just to do rotten-hearted stuff, just to make it stick, which is ridiculous. And then I also get, your person could be from a different continent culturally. Oh yeah, something about the black crows is an indication that somebody's sending nastiness your way. Someone's trying to stop you two from a new beginning. You have new beginnings anyway. Someone wanted you to move on and never look back. And technically, you're doing a great job not thinking about this person. This person's all about you. Now, they're sorry. I guess that's what it means. But discernment, watch the people coming your way as you inherit your new beginnings. There's an inheritance that's supposed to be yours. There's a lot of things that's being hidden from you because they're coming to you, jumping and jiving and saying stupid things to distract you from what's rightfully yours. That can mean inheritance by way of loss of death in the family, court cases, anything. Just your peace. Whatever they robbed you of, which is your peace, tried to rob you of your peace. They tried to rob your person of his keen intuition of you with purple amethyst. You already knew. He already knew. And you got black obsidian. Today is the best day to start pursuing your dreams. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, or when you retire. It's today. Focus your thoughts and intentions toward your dreams today, and you are already on your way. Yeah, someone got busy on trying to mess up your life. I don't like you. Because it takes courage to pursue your dreams. And it takes courage to be who you are, to do what feels right, period. It takes courage to face the fears that have the power to hold you back, period. Be brave and the world will be yours. You could have came off like that supporting friend. You could be very vocal, and you can also be very creative. You know how to make something out of nothing. I see peach corals, peach pinks and corals, like that blend of color, that blend of peachy pinks, orangey pinks. It's very pretty. That could be your summer color. And yellow. Yellow is gold because I see Sun Goddess. I hear Sun Goddess by Earth, Wind, and Fire. That is the harmony you and your person have naturally. And people didn't really think the most of you and your person, but that's a cop-out. They were jealous. Your person's very jealous over you too. Your person knows your dating history more than you realize. So when you separated from your person and they went away and you went your own direction, he keeps an eye on you. Not like a creep, but he kind of like follows you because he's always been in support of you. And he knows, like, well, I shied away from this person. It's just to see how you will react to it. And he loves your strength. It's something about your strength. He just loves you. Everything's going to be all right, is what I heard. Don't forget, you have the Council of Light. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's keep going. Divine orchestration. He hid you in plain sight. And you're becoming a teacher of what you survived on purpose. Because you showed devotion. And you removed yourself from what's not correctly aligned, who is not aligned, and what needs to change. You do have the flying monkeys here. You do have that. So you can smell them a mile away with the discernment, with the help of the council, the help of the Most High. So whoever's trying to come to you and fake a love relationship, fake a friendship, fake family orientation, even if it is your family by blood or marriage, you can read it, okay? You understand new levels bring new devils. You already learned that lesson. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. I feel like that is your person being over analytical about how to get to you. And they realize you gotta turn your moral compass more north, because that's the direction your person's headed in. So they feel that energetic pull, and they realized they were unaligned with you. Realizing it's not even about you, it's about the energy and the aura they were showing up in. You can't have this big aura about yourself with this inner simple part. You can't have all that about yourself and then show up like you're down with the crickets. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Like you're down with the people who are against you. Not knowing that they were against you. I heard the tables are turning. The great gatherings. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits. I told you, you're thinking of him and he's dreaming of you. Thoughts turns into dreams, turns into reality. Your thoughts become reality. Dreaming it is manifesting it. So somewhere in somebody's unconscious, subconscious, they're bringing things into reality. I'm ready to meet you. That's what he said. I've been waiting to meet you. Let's see. What energy needs to be dispelled moving forward? You have two here. Something with the intuition, because that's purple. Kyanite, about truth, communication. That's your throat chakra. Truth, communication, clarity. You can have Aries, Taurus, or Libra in your Jupiter and Neptune. You got to speak your truth. Okay? Confusion, fears, and negativities, and you got to cut through the confusion, the fears, and negativities, and connect you to that disconnects you from your most authentic self. I don't get that this person was afraid to be their authentic self around you. Honestly, they didn't have a choice. They were hook, line, and sinker. I heard that you got Chrysocolla, Earth, unconditional love. That's heart. That's your heart space. You could have Gemini, Virgo, or Taurus in your Venus. You don't have to. But this is about cleansing the aura of toxins. Get the toxins out of your aura. See what I mean about hanging with the wrong people? That residue can rub off. Your person could be experiencing high levels of stress and burnout, or you do, because it's a big emphasis on needing to rest. And it's talking about gaining a perspective on situations hitting too close to home, period. So basically this person didn't like nobody messing with you, or faking friendships, faking love relationships, faking family orientation, faking business. That really pissed him off. That's what was hidden in plain sight to you, even though you were hidden in plain sight to him too. No, it hit too close to home, so he took a step back. Okay, when those situations arose, and he put his own needs first. It taught you how to put your needs first. It taught you how to be worthy of self-respect. Deeply connected to the energy of Earth. Somebody likes to walk on in the natural habitats, like where a lot of trees and like natural habitats are, with their bare feet. But there's unconditional love here. There's harmony here. I feel like y'all still love each other, like this never happened. I feel like when y'all cross each other's paths, heart chakra, pink fluorite, guidance, ease, and comfort. Someone wants you to guide them, wants to get you comfortable enough to guide them, follow me, guide them and into you with ease. This is a man entering a woman's home, if you know what I mean, sacral chakra. So this mends pieces of the soul, reintegrating its fragments to make you whole again. So somewhere with, I told you this person know your dating history, and whoever they were dating, each other's intimacy heals each other's sacral chakra. Whoever's battered, bruised, and disrespected, whoever misused and abused you, tried to toss you to the side, tried to mistreat you like you were unworthy, he's coming to fix it, because he feels like a part of it is his fault, because I heard this didn't have to go like that. Totally unnecessary. But this can assist us in coming back home to our true self. You see yourself in each other, staying present inside your body. Someone could have experienced sexual abuse under the influence. But, with acknowledgement and acceptance in what it is, and detaching yourself from the outcomes, are helping practices about amplifying, how to further amplify the help to ease despair. I'm trying to make sense of what I want to say. Giving you a surge of comfort and confidence that you have what it takes to make it through those types of challenges. Somebody's salty. I hear them with their hand. You know how somebody leans their chin on their fist? I don't care. Somebody sounds real dumb. Somebody feels really dumb about this man that does love spells to make people interested in him. I heard you already learned this lesson. So you saw this person coming a mile away. You were already like resilient and impervious to anybody performing that kind of ritual over you, over your intellect, and over you well-roundedly. Like, you're already high ranking. So when this person came along, they couldn't make the impact that they normally do on other people. What am I talking about? This person could be notorious for being over-sexualized or sexually fluid. No, not sexually fluid, but it's like sexually endowed, or just like really confident that, well, actually they're not that confident, because they're using rituals to control people, to get people to like them. But when you're under that spell, you think they're the best thing since sliced bread. Use discernment. I hear the lyrics. Damn, I wish he would have had my child. A pretty little girl with Diddy style. I had a girl who would ride for me. Caught a case, shorty took the whole ride for me. I need a girl. That song from back in the day. I know it's a lot of heat on him as a person right now with whatever he's allegedly accused of doing behind the scenes, but the lyrics, it's about the lyrics right now. It's not about your person. I mean, it kind of is. It kind of actually makes sense why his lyrics came up, because he's accused of being a predator, the same type of predator. different, you know, just he's using drugs to do it, or I don't know if he does rituals or not, but he's accused of a lot of different things. So that actually makes sense. Let's see, what else is happening? That's a lot of emphasis. Like, you're actually laughing at this man. Feels so dumb right now because now he looks hella dumb, and he's in love with you. That's the stuff back when it has nowhere to go. It backfires back on a person. So you're his karma. Instead of it being a karmic situation, it was his karma. But that's the person, that's one of the people, your true loved one was watching you date people or see other people, and that particular person, actually it's a few of them. They come a dime a dozen. I heard they come a dime a dozen. Damn. Men do this. You starting to realize men are learning from bad mother figures. What does that mean? Women. Hold on, y'all. My baby woke up. These men are learning from women who did that to them. So they have a string of bad relationships or got hurt real bad. They didn't realize they were under a spell or under an illusion. And women did that ignorantly, not knowing their own worth and their own value. Too young and dumb. You know the rest of the saying. And they took, you know, with a man, they don't carry their emotions as the forefront like women do. Like a woman can't see past her feet emotionally. Like she's very strong in her emotions, or she's emotionally manipulative. So this person, that's what he knows, is a string of emotional manipulative people. And that's what he had to take into society. So he learned a couple things along the way after he got played. He actually, it wasn't maybe fundamentally healed. He's unaligned. He was always unaligned with you. He knew something about him knowing you were always out of his league. The truth in communication. I want to admit my faults. I want to rematch. I want to recount. Someone thinks that if someone, if they admit that they were doing this and apologize, you would have empathy. See, again, with that emotional manipulation, they think that it ain't just about easing the karma. They just want somewhere that they feel safe. So they knew they knew that you came to the table with something that they obviously were spiritually thirsty for and emotionally thirsty for, and they didn't know what to do because they're not evolved like that. They are not mature enough like that emotionally because, as I just stated, they think that if they come tell the truth, it's like a little kid coming back with his tail between his legs, like, "Mommy, I'm sorry." And you know, the mother's going to have compassion and have that unconditional love. They want that unconditional love back. You took it away from them, or they're unaligned with it, so it got taken away from them. They are deprived from it, so they're starving. They're left back starving, so they definitely understand the difference. Okay? Your person is watching you go through all these things. Okay? Or he's telepathically talking to you now, and he realized some of these things are in your frontal cortex. You're not bothered, but you use discernment. Like, you realize sooner than later, with a lot of cases, it's like, this person, people like that are quick to entrap you with like a kid, just to energy harvest off you. You realize men do that a lot more than they should because of the women that improperly raised them. He admires your strength because you're moving past that kind of foolery and you're not trying to attract those kind of people, or at least if those people, once in a while, somebody like that comes across your path. It's like once in a while that devil will come try to knock on your door, hoping that you answer. But it's a new earth. You know, you got to keep holding your vision. You're somebody's divine feminine. And this time your divine masculine is grown enough now emotionally that they decided, I want to stop playing. Okay? Because my divine feminine's out there, they trying to drag her through the mud. If it's a man, take it how it resonates. You know, a man can be a divine feminine too. They're trying to drag my person through the mud, and I don't want to do that. I don't want them doing that. They like they're conjuring up. Okay? They're conjuring up things against my person. And it's not the point that my person's falling for it. It's the principle. It's like, I don't want you touching it. I got to heal my person. So this person, it's not just about using you for sex. Your person is not going to use you for sex. Maybe when they initially met you, they knew that you was bad to the bone and they like your strength and they wanted, they like your aura. They really just wanted to be immersed in your energy, but it never happened and they realized why it never happened. I'm sending this person your way to teach you something. I dangled this in your face to pull your energy out, get out of your shadow side. See? Queen of Cups. What's the overall energy? The tone of it is the Eight of Wands. It's empathic, loving, compassionate. Somebody needs that. Somebody doesn't have that from you anymore. You are their karma. They have to straighten their act up. Nine of Swords. It's like somebody, it's like I don't mean to say it in a derogatory way, but if a child needs breast milk or milk, they need their mother's attention, they go into distress if the mother is not there, like, to immediately care for them. And I don't mean it in a way where the mother's abandoning them. And it could be somebody who is abandoned by, or felt abandoned by their mother, or grew up, something like that, something with abandonment. But that's not the point. If a baby yearns for the mother, they go into distress. They need that mother, that empathy, that nurturing to ease them, to calm them down. Now your person is coming out of the playful energy, maybe the playboy energy, maybe the selfish energy, the stubborn energy, something like that. Maybe they're coming out of it. Now remind you, I'm talking about two different men. Is your person observing, somebody or the people you start connecting with sense him. In this case, you have not, if this is like your twin flame or something like that, you have not slept with your twin flame yet. They dream about you. You think about them a lot and they think about you a lot. You met them, but it wasn't sexual. They dream about it. Two of Pentacles. Somebody's just like not grounded. It's because they're not asleep. They're not on their A game. I get with the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords, they're not on their A game. Because you're not there no more. They feel played. They feel like it's a dark cloud over them. And they feel played. They feel like all this stuff backfired on them. And they're like imbalance. You see how the tidal wave is like nothing's grounded. Everything is like out of control. You see the boat back there about to get tipped over, like rocking the boat, as they say. Like they mentally not right. Especially next to a Nine of Swords. They talk negative. They speak negative over their own self. The Nine of Swords is communication too. It's worrying, stress, anxiety. Like they don't speak like they're not well. I don't know if somebody's taking notice of it, but that's a big difference from a Queen of Cups. And this happened, the turnaround happened fast. The justice happened fast. Something happened real fast with that Eight of Wands. It's like they sent that attack on you out of sheer ignorance. Somebody was seeking, it's like your person, the person that resonates with you the best, who understands who hears your silent, who recognizes your double mission, like a light worker, a star seed or something like that, or a truth seeker, someone who's knowledgeable, who's intelligent. They recognize, because they are exactly like that too. They have they're in the space of to be in service of others. So they empathize with you, with that Queen of Cups. They do. Look at this. There you go. King of Swords. This King of Swords look like he's hip to something. He's studying you. Like the computer hacker. Like somebody who's real intelligent, but they computer savvy. Two of Wands. He hip to you. Two of Wands. You're going in a different direction. The Empress is going in a different direction. Where he's coming towards you. He sees you as extraordinarily talented. This Empress is playing an instrument. Creative. This gives me Tina Marie vibes. Because she looks like Tina Marie. This gives me Tina Marie vibes. You could be a singer or a writer. Just creative writing. You got Pisces in your chart. Tina Marie was a Pisces. And then the Queen of Cups is here anyway. So the Empress operating out of the Queen of Cups. He is like mentally intrigued. But you see the King of Swords and the Empress. The thing that's between them is each other. The Two of Wands. It's like I could stay where I'm at and settle for like serial dating or just cheating on the person I'm with because they're not right for me. Or I can go and I'm ready to go in a different direction. I'm up for the challenge now. I said something about stepping up. It takes courage to pursue your dreams. It takes courage to be who you are. Do what feels right. It takes courage to face the fears that have the power to hold you back. And be brave, and the world will be yours. This person respects you because you are an Empress. That means he saw you go through all different phases of the four queens, being the Queen of Wands, being the Queen of Swords, being a Queen of Pentacles, being a Queen of Cups. You seem to be settled into the energy of empathy and compassion. I feel like you made yourself a rock star based off of what you do best, which is show empathy and compassion. You didn't remain hard-hearted based off of nothing he did. That's why he admires your strength so much. You didn't stay hard-hearted beyond anything he witnessed you go through, even if he's at fault for some of what you went through. And he know he is. That's why he's sick. He's sick that he did that to you. Now it's like his arrogance by way of truth kicked in. It's like the you changed me. I keep hearing death and rebirth, transformation, shedding all, releasing the petals. It's like he's stopping. Something is stopping right at the forefront, right at the door. I'll be damned if I see somebody ruin her aura, her essence. And there we go. Here go the King of Cups. Because I'm in love with her. And that's going right under the Queen of Cups. Oh, what's the overall tone of that? Is the world. She's on top of the world. She's everything to everybody and everything to me. That's what I want. I don't want to settle for less and say, so what, everyone thinks she's a creep. He almost fell for that by thinking you was anything weird in the book. But he's the same oddball in his own right. That's a fast glow up. Somebody's taking off quickly because the overall tone with that is the world. He wants to tell the world how he feels. That's the overall tone with the King of Cups. Look at them looking all dapper. Look at the both of them standing in their confidence, making logical decisions because they're operating from their heart space. Two wands. Two passionate people wanting to not settle for less. I could stay single and be successful and just focus on myself. But it's that same thinking is what's drawing the person back in because you're not thinking about your person. Now you're all this person can think about. They don't know how. I think they seem to. They know how to reach out to you. They just haven't. Why haven't they? Oh, look what wanted to fall out. You have your counterpart, the Emperor, the Five of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. He feels crazy, like he feel like he was played. There's a depression because let's see, the Ace of Pentacles is going under the Nine of Swords. Or it should go under that King of Swords. But that Two of Pentacles, that Five of Cups is depression. It's sad. Someone told your counterpart you work with depression. You are diagnosed with depression. And that Two of Pentacles is right under the Two of Pentacles. That you're not grounded. You struggle with depression. Somebody put their own diagnosis, the things they struggle through, they try to say it was you. So if they struggle through like mania, extreme highs, extreme lows, and that's right under the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is balance, imbalance. And if this person struggles with personality disorder, isolation, manic depression, extreme highs, extreme lows, so much of that emotional distress, somebody said that was you. And he didn't know that to be true. He didn't want to know that to be true because it would spoil the fantasy. Now you have the Emperor underneath the King of Swords. So he made a decision that's a little cutthroat for you, but it wasn't as cutthroat for you. As it turns out, it's more cutthroat for him. He's the one not sleeping. Because y'all were equally yoked. It wasn't for him to just let somebody bash you like that. That's not even his true character. But like I said, this could be piggybacking the other reading about someone realized you have it seemed like you have an ex, maybe somebody you dated after your ex, but you met your person along the way of all of this. So some of it was before and some of it was after, what it sounds like. And then you have this person listening to an ex tell him everything, narcissists, I don't know if it's narcissism full on, but it's definitely some kind of personality disorder. Everything this person may battle, he tried to say it was you. Yikes. And this person is like, I can't show emotion. King of Swords is like, this is a professional person. Even though I know better. Even though I know better. Somebody manipulated religion too. You see how this looks like a prophet? You see that? It looks just like a prophet. It could be Jesus. It could be all of them. I think all of them look like that. And it's just like somebody manipulated. You can have, twin flames are often polar opposites. They can have like differences. They have similarities. Some people can identify twin flames as having similar facial features. Maybe they have similar shaped eyes or similar shaped face structures. Something is similar about them, even though they're polar opposites. Something. But listen, somebody this King of Swords manipulated your person into thinking you have too many concerns. It's like this person comes with too much baggage. But you were hidden in plain sight. The discernment. That was a new beginning. There's a new beginning coming, but that was a new beginning for your person. That was the catalyst to get things going for both of y'all in your own unique journey. That was the catalyst to clean up a lot of shit, to release, shed, to change. This person, you changed me. Oh shoot, you changed me. That's a lot of cards. The Temperance wanted to flip over. I told you it's something healing. Both of y'all are healers. And I think I look at the Two of Wands like that. Even though the Two of Wands technically represents, I may be okay with the lifestyle that I have, but it's not as fulfilling as I need it to be. I want to go in a different direction. Five of Pentacles. That makes sense with the poverty and depression. It's like I see all the rumors. The rumor mill was spinning. I see all the shit that was coming out that was spoken against your character. And that Five of Pentacles is under the Empress. Like she is in poverty. This person, you were misjudged, mistreated. It's like people were grouping together by way of ironing you. Like the sword of the tongue can be a double-ended sword. It can curse somebody or uplift somebody. And these people were grouping together in harmony or disharmony, talking about you. But they're in disarray, wishing bad on you. Now they're in disarray. Give me one for the Nine of Swords, please. Let me see. Let's further amplify the Nine of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles. Somebody recognize your value. And what's on the bottom of that? The Queen of Swords. You matching his energy. Now you in that, like he was in that King of Swords towards you, you in that Queen of Swords towards him. It's like, if I say, I'm afraid to say what I was told because somebody doesn't want to look weak. I heard, I don't want to look weak. But this is a balance with the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Someone tried to make you homeless or did a lot against you to make you struggle financially, to not keep up with your drive, your motivation, your passion, because somebody wanted to stop y'all from being a match. It's like, you see all the shit that this person got going on. How y'all, they're trying to make this person feel like he's naive for even looking at you like that. For even, you think too highly of this person, man. Isn't that disrespectful? Okay, this one is a flip. The Knight of Wands. That can be a quick temper. That's another thing. To further amplify why they said you was imbalanced. You're quick to fly off. You're quick to run. Quick to leave. Quick to diffuse a situation. Which they try to deem that as abnormal. This person... Ace of Swords. Confirmation. So, now you know what this person is stressed and worried about. This is clarity. The Ace of Swords is like, I'm giving you clarity about what this person is releasing. What this person needs to, the headspace that, or the space that this person was in to even have received negative information like that and actually acted on it. What's the Five of Cups? Two of Swords. See? And two minds, indecisive. Somebody really wanted to make... What made them so arrogant and cocky about the things they were saying is because there are some of the people, Ace of Wands. Every time somebody tries to mess up your finances or living space, or if you realize you start fighting with people unnecessarily, or people keep complaining against you, that was this person pushing off, whether they sent the people there to fight against you and complain against you, or manipulated the situation to go like that. Whether they sent the people there personally or manipulated, like your neighbors, for example, and it's time for a new start. It was always time. That was like not just rejection, God's protection. You were hidden. You're being hidden. But when you were being hidden, these people were made to think they were winning. These people are hungry for your energy, for the light that you carry. They don't embody that. honestly, they feel deprived of it. They feel deprived of it. And now this emperor is looking back on the situation like everything this person said proved to be true for them and not so true for this person. That's why they are stuck. Now they feel stuck. So the only ace that's not out here is the Ace of Wands. I'm sorry, the Ace of Cups is the only ace that's not out here. And the only queen that's not out here is the Queen of Wands. And I'm making a point to say that is because that's that fire water element, that creative energy. Somebody would love, they love you as they think you're a trendsetter. They think you make, I heard you make the spiritual, you make spirituality look cool and not in the dark arts by way of God. If you're religious, you make it look cool. You make it look, you're a trendsetter. But you know that it's a certain way on how you carry yourself and how creative you are with how you invite people to what you say you're all about. This person wanted to destroy that. They wasn't stopping at nothing to destroy that for you because they have hate for you. They have they have a very distorted emotional attachment to your emotions. You could have been attracted to people who love to see you cry because that's the only way they feel a sense of humanity through your humanity, through your empathy, through your compassion. They create scenarios or say things that can bring tears to your eyes. This before you realized you were being siphoned for your energy. Even if you didn't know it was directly siphoning your energy, you felt exhausted from the situation, so you knew well enough this isn't for me. So this is how this emperor see you and see it in your eyes. This emperor is actually just as religious as you. Actually, they're very religious. They're fixated theoretically with the religion, and they see the spiritual connection part of it was you teaching them to have that element of it too, because there's the theoretical part, that's knowing what the scripture says, and then there's the spiritual connection, trusting what you can't see, making a friendship with a source that you can feel but you can't see. So this person is correlating that with they can feel you. They feel you. So that's a spiritual connection, but they can't see you. But they want that opportunity. That Ace of Cups is that opportunity they don't have. I have everything I've ever wanted. I don't have a way to get, it's not easy to get back to that. Because they're realizing it's not going to be a practical thing. It doesn't take anything tangible to get to this person. You got to do soul stuff. Oh, shoot. Now the plot thickens for this emperor. They got to do all the soul stuff. It's like, you changed me. You made it. That's the biggest challenge I've had just yet. And nobody challenges me. Nobody's afraid to stand. Everybody's afraid to stand up to me. You're not afraid of me. I realized I thought you was timid or just too sweet for my kind, but you're just being your authentic self. 6 of Wands. 2 of Cups. 9 of Wands. Yeah, this is somebody, again, every time he think about the victory and the things that he celebrates, every time you get a lot of notoriety. Let's just say that. You are getting a lot of notoriety. And he sees it. He sees himself there. And then he goes back to what this person may look a lot more older and sickly than they should behind this shit, because they were doing too many spells, too many illusional things. It was performing too many illusions to have their way, to have control, to have power. They live by it so much that they're going to die by it. So they look old and like witches are old and ugly. This is what this gives me. You see, this man looks old and gray. Still trying to do something to somebody. He's not stopping. And he sees it, and it's like he's looking directly at somebody's Two of Cups, looking at you. You look at the people love you. The people love this person. It's like, how the fuck did this happen? How did this happen? Look at this shit. This is everybody who did this to you, to make you look at them and not see them clearly. So at one time you may have had a love for the people who did this to you, but none of them is your emperor. You starting to even, oh, what's on the bottom? Ace of Cups said that's the truth. As soon as I said that, none of them is your emperor. That's why it was easy for you to walk away. Next opportunity, that's a no. With the Eight of Cups, I'll wait, I'll remain patient. You're getting wise, okay? Three of Pentacles, I'll work on myself and master my craft. Yes, you will. The illusion is over with the Seven of Cups. Somebody is snapping out of it, and Seven of Swords is right behind it. That's a hell of a combination. This shit right here is opposing energy. Someone wanted to play. Someone also made, I told you, people, the cockiness that I meant to say something and I cut myself off. The reason they were so cocky and making people think you were ungrounded and just uncensored is because they were sending the shit your way to make you feel ungrounded, uncensored, seem off kilt, a little off, maybe even goofy in a lot of ways with the Seven of Cups. They wanted people to perceive you in that light, so they could keep siphoning your energy through mediocre and shameful sex, whether you thought you was in a commitment with them or not, whether they made you think that you were in a commitment or not. Now you got all four aces here. None of them amount to your emperor. Okay, and then damn, that's 3 sevens back to back to back. Seven of Pentacles is right behind it too. Okay. This person seemed angry that they could not treat you like a possession with the Four of Pentacles. So they started isolating themselves from you. These people who do these stupid ass illusions and love spells. And I heard love spells is the least of it. That's just the one that backfired the most. It made people see that this person really got feelings, and they just they're operating from a distorted feminine space. So now what does that mean? It means who raised you? Is either your mother is a distorted feminine, and that's where you get all this from? That's the clear, like the rose-colored glasses came off from the public's eye. The rose-colored glasses came off from the public's eye. The tables are turning. Okay? People see that this motherfucker, I was about to say nigga, I'm sorry. He was in it for the thrills. He was a thrill seeker. You a truth seeker, that's a thrill seeker. Okay? He just did it just to watch the world burn with the Ten of Swords, just to see things end. Because that's all he knows, karmic endings. And he worked at it, and he mastered his craft at it diligently. Okay? Studying you. Okay? Agitating failure with the Three of Swords. Acting in the Tower. The rose-colored glasses came off. You dig what I'm saying? He even got people to chime in on it with the Six of Pentacles. He had people going for a minute. He did. And them same people will follow him into his demise. Six of Cups is nostalgia. He doesn't have sense enough to have this nostalgia. Okay? But your person, is this your person? This is your person. They have nostalgia. This could be them dreaming about you, or just remembering what it was like when you was around. I remember life in my everyday life, even if this person wasn't exactly correlated directly in my personal life, they was in my immediate life in some way, and I remember that particular time, things were different. You changed me. You changed me in every way a man needs to change. That's what this is about. He's coming. I think you surrendered. You surrendered. You surrender, so that put him in his, it just put him in his place. Like the catastrophe is gone. Death of transformation. Even death spells. I hear death spells. That's nasty. That someone is just overtaken by distorted emotions. All they see is the distorted feminine that did them wrong. Whether it's a wife, a mother, whoever. That's what they came out into the world with. That's what they know, unfortunately. And your person realized, I know it wasn't you. They don't know how to tell you that, hey, I know it wasn't you this whole time. It turned out not to be you. I know that now, it's been eating away at me. I've been trying to figure out how I should say this. I watched a lot of things happen to you. It's just sickening. It made me sick to my stomach. So his humanity is kicking in. Before it was about ego. Maybe it was about professionalism. I only care about my business, my craft, myself. I don't want to get too involved in this kind of thing. This is not my pitch. All the while, you're healing the mother line. You're healing, you're doing the ancestral work, the mother line. You're growing up. Or he's healing his mother line. Or the persons, plural, that does the love spells or any kind of spell, just rely on that. That was his true religion. So that's the religion he died by. Or will die by. And he should have healed the mother line. He didn't do the healing. Turned him into the same predator. But something about you healing your mother line made you more receptive. Or woke something with this man. It allowed you to connect with this emperor. Man, with these cliffhangers, bro. Healing the motherline, the magician. So someone put a hex on your motherline. This was generations ago. So you were always. They expected you to always attract the male witches. A lot of the men you attracted, more than one man you were serious about, it was an illusion. You realize that with the Three of Swords and the Tower. It's like, why does this keep happening to me? They're witches. And witches are old and ugly. They're witches. It's more than one person. It's like some of them are more high ranking than the other ones. Some of them are just like mediocre. Some of them just like to play in the kitchen. Some of them take that shit serious. They take it serious. That's a shame, but they do. Going back to a child. They were groomed into this. This is embarking on a new journey. They're taken out of their religion and down a different path. Somewhere along the lines. And it's like now they think they're the prestige. That's what somebody's saying against you. The same person who put the spells on you was the ones talking shit. Like now you think you're the prestige. Because you can stand up for yourself. Because you can realize, you've been made to realize things. Someone's receiving a letter, the Four of Wands, a teleport, or some kind of letter of someone's engagement. I heard someone will be reading it from jail. It will be the death of someone. That loneliness will kick in. Your celebration, the Four of Wands is celebration. And that's marriage. That's two people joining. That's a union. That's a commitment. Because your auras match. Someone's commitment or togetherness is going to offset some kind of illusion they put out. So what it's going to do for somebody, this union is going to set in the disease of loneliness, the mentality of loneliness. Somebody's going to die of a broken heart. Somebody is meant to die from a broken heart, the same broken heart they gave you, or intended for you. It's about your intentions more than it is about your actions. All of this was to make you feel like you're nothing, you're worthless. You should harm yourself. Okay? You should just give up. You should quit. Nobody likes you. He made sure nobody likes you. So this Four of Wands, that's he worked, somebody worked, a few people did this to you. Worked diligently to make sure you don't get to this Four of Wands with this unique person, with this Emperor. I told you, it's at least 3 of them. It's at least 3 of them. Or this has been going on for 3 generations. And the Eight of Swords is the tonality of that. Because the Eight of Swords, look, that looks like a penitentiary. That look like the penitentiary. You dig? So somebody's going to be reading this news from jail. Somebody's going to be reading it's like it all happens at once. You know how Corleone orchestrated everything that happened at once. When you watch the movie, the way he protected, he saved his family from poverty, from the attacks of the other families overpowering his family. He orchestrated things to all happen right now. Like, he planned it, he orchestrated it for it to happen all at once. So it's not a long drawn out thing, except for the fact that he planned it. He was like surgical with it because he's a war vet, so he knew how to win a war. Do you dig? He put a lot of thought and strategy into it. This is what somebody did to you to make sure it stuck. See somebody's passion and somebody's rage for you. I'm reading this in reverse. This King of Wands is in reverse. It's tyranny, okay, over this healer. He lacked optimism. He hated your optimism. In fact, it made him feel offended. Your independence hurt his feelings. Your strong work ethic. He tried to bind you in so many different ways. They tried to bind you in so many different ways, and so much of it they thought maybe if you have kids, the kids would make their shit stick. But you're still authentic. You're still true to yourself. Look at the High Priestess behind it. You still have your mind. Your mind is very sound, and you're at peace with the Six of Swords. And there go the King of Pentacles now. Okay, and he want to confess something to you. Somebody just wants to really just have a heart-to-heart with you, and they coming forward. They moving forward. You may think they're trying to seduce you at first, but this is wish fulfillment for them. Okay? Or you're just realizing the people who came to you before were all a part of the same cult division with the Hierophant. They were like different rankings, different rank warlock, male witches. But you're at peace. You were sent on your way to establish peace. And someone is coming. You see how he's sneaking up to talk to her like Romeo and Juliet? That's what that is. Someone is like a cheesy romantic. They love romantic novels, romantic movies, romantic plot twists. They like the thrill. They like the thrills of the twin flame journey. They appreciate it. Like they're patient, they're calculated, and they're strategic. And there's the Chariot. They move forward in the thrill of, in the faith of not knowing what's going to happen next, who they're going to meet, what kind of twists and turns is going to happen, and they will wait. They will wait for you with the Knight of Pentacles. This is going to take time, and they're willing to walk the journey. They're willing to take the journey to realign with you because they respect it. It's a mind intrigue for them. With the Six of Swords, you're a mind intrigue for them. Okay, the Lovers right next to it, like, shut up. This person is not like nobody else. People were jealous, but justice, what was done, what did I say? Look at this whole layout. The Five of Wands, the chaos, how they group together in chaos. Now it's like it has nowhere to go but back on the people. So the chaos is back on them, and they're being siphoned out. It's like what did Michael Corleone say? All the heads of the 5 families. Okay, whoever these 5 unique people are that came against you, they're primary people, the primary suspects in the case. Okay, no matter who else they recruited as an informant to help them. It's 5 unique people that's going down. Okay? And it's a justice. Okay? That's something that was crooked that's being made straight. What I tell you from the beginning, what don't come out in the wash always comes out in the rinse. What's done in the dark. Maybe I should name this reading that. I told you the 5 of Swords is like a bullying tactic. Even if they weren't bullying you to your face. And if you did talk to them, they didn't have the most nice words to say to you. Okay? I told you they sent death spells. They wanted you to feel like it was too much against you. They wanted to be the biggest burden to the point where they made you stuck and stagnant, and I'm forced to retreat. I'm forced to back down. Whoever the jinn is that they called upon to make this work was powerful. He's just not the type of resource that can produce a sword that can surpass God, and none of them are, to be honest. No matter what. And that's what you stood in. You stood on business. You stood 10 toes on business. Like, I believe I'm going to be protected. I believe I'm going to be safe. I believe it's going to be all right. You never stopped. Your common sense and that third eye is how God talks to people, that intuition. You knew things and didn't speak on it. You remained quiet, so naturally it looked like it gave them the assumption that you were either too stupid. The assumption that they put out there about you is that this person is off kilt, so they don't even know what's going on. They're too dumb to do anything about it, or too dumb to realize who's their friend and who isn't. It's horrible energy. Okay, with that 5 of Swords, that double-ended sword I was talking about. Your tongue can evil eye somebody, or it can uplift somebody. You can curse somebody with your mouth. Okay, and they wanted you to be stagnant. It's like you can know what to do, but not have the heart to do anything. They wanted you stuck on stupid. Like, what in the hell? But your integrity, something about your strength, it goes back to that strength. This person was watching you the whole time, and they dick is hard because your strength is unbelievable. It's like unreal. Like, you don't meet people like that every day. Okay? And these people are salty. Like, the flowers are wilted for them. They're left feeling humiliated because it's like Pharaoh and his army. God sent Moses to help the people, the Israelites. They were able to walk through the split sea. Pharaoh, dumbass, and his army got in the middle, and God waited till they got in the middle too, where you couldn't run back. Like, he made sure he let them feel inspired to think, oh, well, it's split for them. That's a miracle from God for the people. Him and his army got dead smack in the middle of it, and God closed the ocean. They are feeling humiliated. They are feeling the wrath of their own negativity, their own wretchedness, their own hate. They don't have no choice but to feel like nobody is going to ever, like, I don't know how you could ever forgive me. I know I'll never be forgiven. I just believe that they will never be forgiven. They can't love. Not with that 4 of Cups. Okay? And that's the sound judgment. They're being called out. They're being made to know, hey, man, I know what you did last summer. I know what you did the past few summers. I know what you've been doing for years. With the 10 of Pentacles, this 10-year run. And the sun is illumination. Okay? Now they want to revert back to their childhood. I was abused as a child. Okay. Tell God your problems. And you're a phoenix rising, the evolution. So it's a judgment for them and an evolution for you. Okay? Now it's to the point where the people heard such nastiness come out of their mouth and wretchedness. And the 7 of Wands, like, I don't want to hear what you have. The people are like refusing it. They're made to refuse it. I don't want to hear what you have to say. If you say another word against this person, I don't even care anymore. I don't care. But that's God making them close their ears to the people who are deaf, dumb, and blind, and they were unbelievers against you. They were prejudiced and racist. You experienced racism against people, against your religion, against your culture, against your union, against So people won't do business with you. It was a big ass segregation for a long time, and God made them believe that they got away with it, and they didn't. And now the Queen of Wands is showing. It's like they wanted to burden this person. Okay? They wanted you to go in rage. They wanted you to go in rage. Okay? But your spirit just wouldn't allow it. It's like, I don't know what y'all got going on over there. But, okay, the burdens is not mine. Okay? They left you, like, you went through some stuff. You did. God, I mean, he took you through some things, through some trials. Maybe a calamity, possibly. Things that they were hard on you, but you sought inner wisdom. The whole moral of it all is, the Hermit card is going inward. This is really the Emperor in reverse. To bring this all full circle, is your Emperor is now seeking inner wisdom. So now he knows that he was cast out like a leper, because he was a pawn in somebody's game. To separate him from something he knew that was right for him, that he was like totally captivated by. He thought he could have brushed it off as sexual feelings, but he wants to give you healing. He wants to, somebody like wants to be a friend, a real friend to you. Somebody wants to somebody says prayers for you. And somebody is a believer in you, is a believer of God too. Okay? But somebody's ego was manipulated, was weaponized against them through the rage, the hatred, and the rage of the people who does the spells, the man who does the love spells. And this is not a love story, but it's a story that that teaches you that self-love, which would be God's love, is very fucking important. Okay? That has to be incorporated in all your decisions if you want to be under his umbrella. If you want, like, these attacks will never stop. There's always going to be people who hate you. We know that. You know, we always have the sense. He gives us the common sense because he gave us the free will to distinguish right from wrong, to practice right from wrong. Okay? And this emperor was off. He becomes so emotionally out of whack behind the manipulation spells, because it wasn't just on you, it was on your person too. Your person's affected, but your person was also brutally attacked, feeling like he's making a decision based off his ego. His ego was weaponized against him, so he was brutally, viciously attacked, just like you was. And he was made to go against you too. He regrets it. In fact, this is not regret. This is remorse. This is remorse, okay? This is going inward. It's like, I want to fix things. I want to rematch. I want to recount. Okay? You changed me. You made this person change. You changed me in every way a man could be changed. Love the divine masculine. This is a love letter. This is somebody who wants to write a letter to you to tell you this. So he could be in spiritual jail while everybody else could be in physical jail behind this shit. I got time to think. I got time to pray. I got time to love you. I got forever and a day until I die, maybe after I die, however way God works. I heard however way God works. Okay, there's been a transformation. Heart healing, emotions, connection, times eases. Look. The breathing rules. It's like something about you resuscitated his spirit back to life. Heart healing, emotions, connection, and time eases. Everything. Time heals all wounds. So he's waiting for you. He's waiting on God to release you or release him. Damn. Guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.